Okay, so we're going to take a look inside of some eggs today. See if we can see a baby chicken. Do you see those veins right there and that little eyeball right there? That's our teeny tiny baby chick. He's less than a week old right now, so he's starting to grow, but you can clearly see, and there underneath him, that glowing part, that's his air pocket. That's what he'll use to breathe when he decides to hatch. But that little dark spot is his eyeball, and all that kind of bullseye around it is our little chickie developing now, and you can clearly see all his veins. Now let's take a look at an egg. Now these are kind of hard to tell when they're this size. They're not very far along, but if you look at the one we just looked at and then look at this, I can see an air pocket here, but I don't see any veins. And this egg glows. There's no dark spot, there's no veins, there's nothing growing in this egg. He did not have the potential to be a baby chickie because he did not get fertilized. Now let's look at something a little different here. We'll look again in a few days and see what happened here. But do you see this ring right here by my thumb? Going around, all the way around. Okay, and I don't see his veins. That's because that ring right there is what's left of his veins. He started, I've been turning it upside down. He started to grow, but then something happened and he wasn't meant to be. So that line right there is what happened to his veins, and that's called a blood ring. And when we see that, we know that he's not going to grow into a baby chicken. Now let's look at this egg. Sometimes the chickens don't have very good developed eggs. Do you see all those little spots? They almost look like polka dots on it. His shell is very porous. That means that it might hatch. That might be a little chick, that right there, that dot. But because he's got so many little holes and things in his shell, chances of bacteria or something getting in there are pretty high, and he probably won't grow. And I'm going to look one more time at another egg that's really porous here. So when we get down there to check, get in here to check later, I'm guessing that there's not going to be baby chicks in those eggs.